It's pretty hot underwater right now. As a couple kisses in the shower, a woman in a multicolored shirt rings their doorbell. They're not expecting anyone, so they resume their kissing for the moment. The woman at the entrance rings the doorbell once more, and that's when the young woman in the shower now remembers that it must be the beautician. She gets off the shower wrapped in her towel, telling her visitor that she's on her way. She goes into her room to find a more decent piece of clothing than a towel, and she finds a white shirt on her bed. She grabs it and starts putting it on. The beautician is losing her patience now. She rings the doorbell once more, trying to summon whoever lives there. She works with appointments, so she insists for a while. Maybe the person who hired her is busy right now, right? She takes out her cell phone and calls, but there's no answer. The girl is finishing getting dressed, and with all this waiting outside, the woman now decides to call her client. She is getting both tired and frustrated with wasting her precious time on someone who doesn't look to be home right now. That's when she decides to leave. As she turns around to leave, the woman finally appears. She opens the gate, steps out, and apologizes for her delay. She says that she just got off the shower. The woman checks to see if she's the right person, and her client invites the woman to go inside. They go to the living room. The woman sets her things aside. The young woman sits down and says that she thought the appointment was for later in the day. The beautician seems to ignore what she said, and she takes out her phone and shows the girl some makeup that she thinks will agree with her. She is very pleased with the selection. She browses for a while and then finally chooses one of the many makeups. The beautician compliments her choice and decides to begin her work, but she notices something peculiar. Her boyfriend has the same shirt that the young woman is wearing right now. The same one. The girl is surprised by that. The woman then says that even the smell in the air right now is identical to his. The girl seems to be getting suspicious. She decides to begin to work after this comment. They begin to do small talk. The young woman tells the cosmetologist that she'll go to a friend's wedding later on. They then begin to talk a little bit about themselves. The woman asks what the girl does for a living. The girl says she is in college and that she works too. While she's putting some product on the girl's face, she asks the beautician if she's married, and she begins to talk about her boyfriend. She says that they're together for 3 years now. And she asks if the girl's single. She says that she's been seeing someone lately. It's so nice to fall in love, right? That's when a male voice call for the girl, and the cosmetologist immediately seems to notice that something's odd. The man is asking for his shirt back, and the girl apologizes to the other woman, gets up, and leaves to aid the man. I can't believe this. He wouldn't do this to me. Trying to let the cat out of the bag, she decides to take her cell phone and calls her boyfriend. He sees the phone ringing and decides not to pick up the call. But the woman in the living room hears his phone ringing. She cannot believe what is happening right in front of her right now. The girl gives his shirt back. Realizing what's happening, the woman goes back to her supplies. The man is getting himself ready in front of the mirror, while the woman, the cosmetologist, is devastated by what she just learned and decides to pack her things up so that she can leave that house as fast as she can. The young woman, now changed, goes back to the living room and sees that the woman is packing her things and asks what happened. She says she can't continue her makeup, that she's not feeling well and that she'll have to leave. The man is still in the bathroom getting ready and perhaps going out any minute now. The woman is confused by what's happening. She asks if she said or did something wrong, but the woman says she didn't do anything wrong. The woman is trying to come up with some excuse to exit the house. She probably would like to leave her things behind just to exit faster from there. The girl says that she paid up front for her makeup, but the woman keeps saying that she can't go on for the day and that she's uneasy. The girl offers her water and asks if she wants to talk about what happened, but the woman rejects all of her offers and continues to say that she needs to leave and continues to pack her things up. I really needed that makeup. Okay. Be honest with me. What's the name of your boyfriend? And she tells the name, not seeing why that's relevant, but the woman immediately sits down, putting her hand on her head, moving it in disbelief at such terrible news. What's wrong? I am not understanding anything. That's when the man finishes readying himself up to leave to go to his work. The moment he enters the living room, he freezes up, realizing that his girlfriend is casually sitting on the couch in his other girlfriend's house. And she says that's why she wanted to leave. She had hoped it wasn't him, but the girl stands up ordering them to explain to her what's happening. After a moment of dead silence, she ties the things together. She says that the woman said she has a 3-year relationship with her boyfriend, and by what she said about the shirt, the perfume, and what's written all over their faces, this man can only be the boyfriend she talked about. He asks for them to be calm, but his first girlfriend throws a couple of things at him to release some steam. The man starts talking, but gets interrupted and pushed away by his new girlfriend. It looks like he was with both of us. Perhaps to their surprise, the man begins to say that he loves both of them. That he wants to spend time with them both, that he doesn't want to leave any of them, and that he's truly in love with them. He says he wants to marry them both. You must be crazy. I can't believe this. He says that they should talk and that they can handle this situation. He's trying to get away with it and still marry the two women. I've had enough. My head hurts, I'm tired of this. The beautician finally finishes packing her stuff up. She takes her things and leaves them. He won't give up. He's sad that she left, but since she left anyway, he suggests that they continue as a couple now. The young woman is not thrilled about this idea at all. I have a solution. I leave you and you don't get to be with any of us. I wanted to tell you to pack your things and leave, but instead I'm going to gather your things and throw them on the street. Now I want you to leave my house. She throws him out of her house and sits down. Processing the absurdity that just happened.